Hi dear friends, this is Swadesh Modak. Once again I am presenting an important video. Today I would like to discuss voice change part 3. Okay, voice change is very important, we know. I have already made 2 videos on this topic. Today I am presenting voice change of command at first. Command or imperative sentence, we know it very well. In a command or an imperative sentence begins with the verb, because in all cases here the subject is you and you is dropped in all cases. Okay. For example, we don't say you come here, we say come here. We say please open the door, not you open the door. Okay. We don't say you do it, we always say please do it or do it. You always remains silent. That's why these sentences begin with verb. So, how to transform these sentences into passive? Please listen carefully. In this type of sentences, we need to follow the same rules of voice change. I mean to say, the object here also becomes the subject. But before that, we need to use here a verb let, L-E-T. In all cases, we use let if there is object in active voice. For example, do it. The passive of this sentence will be let it. So, at first use let and then the object of active voice. Okay. And after that we use in all cases be. Only the verb form be is used in all cases. So, let it be. And finally, number 4, we use the past participle form of the main verb. So, do it. The passive of this sentence will be let it be done. Okay, let it be done. This is complete passive voice of do it. Here there is no subject. Subject has been dropped here. That's why we don't use preposition by, and also the subject which becomes the object in passive. Okay. But only in this sentence the intransitive verbs can be transformed into passive. Okay. You may be somewhat in doubt, because I have already told you we can only transform a transitive verb into passive. But now I am telling you, in these sentences we can transform an intransitive verb into passive. How is it possible? Please try to listen the examples I am giving you carefully. Come here. There is no object in this sentence. Come here. Come is an intransitive verb and here is an adverbial. Okay, but we can transform it into passive, and in this passive construction, the passive form or the passive construction is almost ready, because in this type of sentences we use you are told, you are asked to, or you are told to. If the sentence denotes a request, we use you are requested to in front of the intransitive verb. If the sentence denotes a piece of advice, then it will be transformed into you are advised to. Okay. And if request, I have just told you, you are requested to. Okay. If the sentence denotes an order, then the passive will be you are ordered to in front of the intransitive verb. For example, go at once. We can use here you are told to go at once. Okay. Read carefully. We can say here you are told or you are asked to read carefully. Okay. And if we use please in active voice, for example, please give me your pen, we can say you are requested to give me your pen. So I think it is clear to you. Now I would like to discuss another important topic in voice. The topic is without doer or without agent. Sometimes in passive we don't refer to the agent of the action. When shouldn't we mention the agent or the doer of action? Please listen carefully. If the doers or the agents are known to everybody, are known to all, instead they are, in spite of they are not mentioned in the sentences. For example, the thief was arrested. Who arrested the thief? We know it very well. It may be the police, it may be the CBI, okay, it may be the CID. We know it very well. Who are the doers of this action? That's why the doer is not mentioned here. The thief was arrested. The letter was typed. Who typed the letter? We know it very well. Only the typist can type a letter. Okay. So in these cases we generally or normally don't use the doer or the agent of action. And sometimes we don't know the actual doer of the action. For example, somebody, someone, etc. Or there are some general doers. We people, we don't use these kind of doers in passive. For example, somebody has picked my pocket. We don't use somebody in passive voice. The passive of this sentence will be my pocket has been picked. My bicycle was stolen. I have not mentioned here the doer of this action because I don't know the actual doer of this action, who stole my bicycle. That's why I have used here only my bicycle was stolen. Okay. Smoking is prohibited. Here the action is more important than the doer. We need not know here who prohibited smoking. Here the important message is smoking is strictly prohibited here. Okay, so today up to this. Thank you. See you soon.